Flash notes is basically a one-page revision notes. As when we have the X factor for the mains, for prelims, we have this flash notes, and it is going to cover the 135 most important micro themes out there. So this flash notes is going to comprehensively cover, and we are trying to predict the UPSC PYQ of 2026 as well by providing all the information related to the related industries. So do join Dominate. Admission is starting for the January batch right now. Hi students. Today's video is going to be something special. Not because of the announcement, but what it can do to your prelims preparation. As I have always mentioned in my previous videos, if you're planning to clear 2026 prelims, then your revision must be ruthless, selected, and exam oriented. If you're focusing on the whole Lakshmikant, if you're focusing on the whole standard book and reading it multiple times, and if you're not revising the micro themes, then let me tell you, you're doomed to fail and you're going to waste your 2026 attempt. That is why in this video, we are happy and proud to announce the launch of the Flash Notes, which is a prelims ready note, which cuts across all the unnecessary content out there and mostly focus on what UPSC asks. Now, what is a big deal regarding the Flash Notes? Flash Notes is basically a one-page revision notes. As when we have the X factor for the mains, for prelims, we have this Flash Notes, and it is going to cover the 135 most important micro themes out there, in which in the last 15 years UPSC have asked more than 4 to 5 questions. So we'll be providing the PYQs, the analysis of the same, and the content and the elimination strategies for you to solve the same. Now I'll tell you one more reason why Flash Notes is very important and is something that you should never skip the same. Now, as you can see here, this was a question asked by UPSC in 2025 and talks about the cement industry and also the process regarding its manufacturing, the clinker production. Now, did you find this information anywhere in the book, such as the PMFIS or any other standard book? No, right? And this is one question which is very evergreen and has the probability to repeat itself in 2026. So from where do you cover the same? It's not there in current affairs, it's not there in standard book. This is where the Flash Notes come to the rescue. As you can see here, we have basically mapped all the PYQs out there, and for the fact that maybe cement production or any other cement production or any other industry's production can come, we have provided a very comprehensive note regarding all the industries out there, be it thermal power plants, iron and steel, cement, copper smelting, lead smelting, and all the key processes. You can see here in terms of iron and steel, smelting is there, pig iron is there, steel is there. With respect to copper smelting, roasting is there, smelting is there, electrolysis is there, zinc and lead smelting, roasting, calcine, leaching. We have provided the pollution, and we have also provided the major pollutants. So this Flash Notes is going to comprehensively cover, and we are trying to predict the UPSC PYQ of 2026 as well by providing all the information related to the related industries. Now, it doesn't stop with respect to this single question. For almost all the questions of 2025 as well, on the basis of micro theme, as you can see here, this question was regarding the carbon dioxide and the air pollution. So what have we provided? We have provided the different air pollutants, major sources, how it affects the health and environment, and also the different major pollutants out there, be it the PM 2.5, the PM10, SO2, the pollution type, the major sources, and how it affects the environment and health as well. So this is why Flash Notes is important, because no other standard source will provide you the additional information with respect to the 2025 and all the PYQs which have been asked. Now, why is studying content important? You might be asking yourself, right? Why should I study the content of all the PYQs out there? This slide will show you the answer. As you can see here, especially with respect to environment questions, it tends to repeat itself. As you can see here, polyethylene terephthalate in 2021 and 2022. Mahua, red sanders, wet sanders, bluefin mashi, central groundwater authority. That is why you should be revising from a particular note, which provides information regarding that PYQ and also provides additional information with respect to that industry or to similar topics from that particular micro theme. Right. So that is the reason why we always tell Flash Notes is a one-stop solution, for the fact that it provides all the PYQs with respect to that particular micro theme. It provides the analysis of the PYQs. It provides the content on the basis of the analysis. Finally, the second most thing after the content, it provides the elimination techniques with respect to that micro theme as well. So firstly, as you can see here, we have provided all the different micro themes here. For example, here, revolts in British India is one of an important micro theme of modern history, and we have provided all the PYQs here. Parliament is an important micro theme, all the PYQs related to Parliament. Nationalism is an important micro theme in modern history, and all the micro themes. Indian nationalism and the INC before Gandhi is an important theme with respect to modern history, and you can see all the PYQs out there. But is just providing the PYQs, does it make any sense to you? No. PYQs, you'll get it from anywhere, right? But what are we offering here? We are offering the analysis of the same, so that you don't need to analyze a PYQ by yourself, and you just need to read the analysis and understand how you have to go through the particular standard book. What are the areas to ignore? What are the areas to focus, and what are the less important areas as well. So as you can see here, we have provided the PYQs and the analysis of the same, the depth of the questions, the repetitive patterns, which will help you to revise very easy and ignore all these less important areas. So all the PYQs out there and the recurring themes is what something we are providing. Now, why is PYQs important? Or why are we mostly focusing on the micro themes? If you look at the same, you will understand that hell number of PYQs have been repeating in the last 25 years. So for that reason, we should always be prioritizing the PYQs, and on the basis of that, you should be studying. So as you can see here, geography questions pay 21st June, 21st June, all these questions you can see here in which the PYQs have been repeated. That is why we, with respect to these flash notes, will be mostly focusing on these PYQs on the same. As you can see here, RB functions have been asked 36 times in the prelims. Pollution and resources has been asked 35 times in the last 15 years. Fiscal policy and budget has been asked 32 times. So you need to have a revision note which will help you to revise all these micro themes by ignoring all the unimportant ones, and is exactly exam oriented. Now you must be wondering, so why should I read your notes? I can already make my own notes, right? And toppers have done the same. But let me tell you, do you have the time and do you have the precise skill to identify what is important? Do you think you will be able to make your note in this January? No. That is exactly why you need to revise our flash notes as well, right? So on the basis of the analysis, as you can see here, we have provided the content regarding the same. So this is the content with respect to the Ganga river system. All these different content we have provided on the basis of the in-depth analysis of the PYQs, right? And the fourth most important thing, as I told, content is always the king. But what is the queen of UPSC? It's basically the elimination techniques. As you can see here, flash notes provides the elimination techniques in order for you to help to solve the solutions as well. So as you can see here, this is a question with respect to the micro bead. And we have explained it clearly here how you can get the answer to the question. So it's a micro theme, it's a word-based question. So you split the same. Micro means very small, microscopic. Bead means solid spherical particles. Now, since it says solid spherical particles, it can be commonly used for personal care products, which will actually go to the river or the sea later. Now, they are considered to cause skin cancer. It's something solid, right? So do you think that it will be absorbed by the body? No. They are small enough to be absorbed by the crop plants. They are not that small enough. They are often found to be used as food allergens. Microthemes? No. We have given a question with respect to the microbeads here, and we have provided a step-by-step breakdown on how you have to solve the same. The firstly, you have to break down the word here, different words, micro and bead, and you have to break down the word. After that, we have provided the step-by-step basis on how you have to properly guess the same. And we have also provided some general things here, wherein you can use your elimination techniques on the basis of your common sense. So this is how we basically solve the content issues of the student and also the logical and elimination issues of the student as well. You can see here, I'll be showing you different examples regarding the same. You can see here we have provided avoid the binding traps. what are the strategies, legally binding, broad stakeholder involvement, what could be India's positions, why it's wrong, UPC trap, and also all these extreme words also we have provided here, right? So this is exactly how the flash notes will be beneficial to you regarding the analysis of PYQs, regarding the content, and also with respect to the elimination and logical techniques as well, right? Now, how should you use the flash notes apart from the content and reading the elimination techniques? This is where the interesting thing lies. As all of you know, the best part of revision is not to always read any particular material multiple times. What do you have to do? You have to basically understand yourself, where are the areas which you are lacking, and then you have to read a particular standard book or a revision note with respect to that. This is exactly we are also providing here. So as all of you know, we have the Prelims course, which is the Dominate Prelims. It has started from January 5, and we have this daily Walla question papers. Now, all these days are divided on the basis of the micro themes. So let's say in day 5, we have Parliament as a topic. And if you attempt 50 questions from it and close to 20 questions you have made it incorrect, now what do you understand? You're very weak in Parliament. Therefore, what do? You need to have a proper revision book which will help you to revise the same. That is where the flash notes come in. So you don't need to read the Lakshmingan once again for revision. Rather, you can directly read our flash notes. So this is how the flash notes will be solving the micro theme loop, which is the lack of knowledge regarding the micro themes. So firstly, you have to attend our daily test. Then you have to evaluate yourself. You have to understand which are the areas which you are lacking. And then you have to read our flash notes in order to close that micro loop here. So this is regarding our daily test here. It has started from January 5. We have completed 4 days here. Most of our questions are PYQ based. It focuses on the PYQ logic, and we are focusing mostly on the micro themes here. So what do? The incorrect answers, understanding of the micro themes, and then you revise from the flash notes. This is how, as I said before, you close the revision loop. So what do you do finally? First of all, you come and attend our test on a daily basis, either from the offline or the online. After that, you analyze where you're going wrong, you understand the micro themes where you're lacking knowledge, and then you revise from the flash notes. This is exactly how, as I said before, you close the loop. So do join Dominate everyone. You will have the access to flash notes as well. You can attend our daily test wherein you will understand where you're lacking wrong, where you're going wrong, and then we can solve those issues as well. So do join Dominate. Admission is starting for the January batch right now. Thank you, everyone. You can download the flash notes from the link provided in the description below. Thank you.